We're going to talk about solutions and practical action steps everybody could take to help raise your family's net worth, to put money in your pocket and find another way out of the ghetto. We're going from hood to hood, ghetto to ghetto, all around the country, just empowering, pouring into, and loving our people.
Yo, ain't nothing out here we can't do. No excuses, just results. That's why I'm here in the corner.
I want to tell y'all how I became free and how I believe we as a community, as a people, become free. Like, that's my thing. And so the mission that I'm on, and why this means so much to me, because I get aggravated in running 3 companies and being a father and being a man of young Betty and being the oldest of 4, and then being a man who's actually concerned with the condition of my community. It's a lot of everyday stress. Every day I'm worried to pick out a different issue, and I can't. And I always try to figure out, what can I say differently? What can I do differently? How loud can I yell to wake up other people of influence who got money and who are affluent, and just the everyday person, on how we all could become free. I don't want to take it down. I want to try to keep it if we can. But how we can become free. So my mission is, this is my mission. Unity, justice, and the repair of black people, right? So however you see black people, can we argue about that too? That's not a problem. Some of us see us as black people, some of us see us as Africans. Some say, no, we indigenous. Right, we Hebrew Israelites. Right. We Moors. Right. Listen, I don't care how you want to categorize it right now. But there's people who know what I'm talking about. However you want to categorize yourself, how do we create unity, justice, and repair for these people under whatever denomination, name, or however you want to categorize yourself? So when I look at that, I was looking at Dr. Claude Anderson, one of my first times really diving into his videos. And I got it in my book, The Solution, which we'll have for you guys today. And this is going to be a short social lesson, but it's all in context to our freedom, right? Something we all got to know. And so for me, when I seen like Kevin Hart put a Red Cross post out for the Hurricane Harvey victims, and everybody, oh, don't do credit, don't do Red Cross, because they ain't doing shit for our people, which is true for the most part. And when we look at other social injustices, we say, oh, why can't all the other NFL athletes, or more of them, with the NFL being 70% black, why can't we stand up and support a black man that stood up for us? And everything else that we can name that's been, quote unquote, an injustice in our community. So when I look at from our timeline, these people, whether we were already here, if you look at it that way, the Africans that were shipped here on boats, or the indigenous people, or black people, however you want to look at it, from 1450 to 2017, when I was watching Dr. Claude Anderson's video, he said something that really triggered in me that I want to give to y'all. What he said is that when you look at the condition of our people, when it was about 1865, which is the year that we were quasi-free, right, from our enslavement, black people, the 300,000 of us that were free out of 5 million of us that were enslaved, we owned about 0.5% of America's wealth. 0.5%. You fast forward to 2017, guess what? We still own 0.5% of America's wealth. The point he was making, and the point I want to make to you, see, what we're focused on today is repair. Y'all gonna get economic repair today. That's why we're on the corner and bringing this message in this style. Because I believe that we have to repair our people economically. And it starts through education. So what Dr. Claude said is, if you look at it, even from this was our quote unquote free era, right? In my book I talk about this era, these years from 1450 to 1865, this was our enslavement era. And then you look from 1865 to now, this is our Jim Crow and mass incarceration era. Well, there's some things that are consistent in this whole time. So like, we see the condition of our community, we see the gang banging, the violence, the single parent homes, the high school dropouts, the teenage pregnancy rate. All those things are a condition, they're all a result, they're all a symptom of a sickness or something that happened. And what happened was, and what Dr. Claude Anderson talked about, which I totally agree with, is that our people during all this time, we all fought for justice and equality. So I'm going to ask anyone here right now to give me equality. Give it to me. Give me equality. We want equality. Give me some.
You want something like a real example of it?
No, I want equality. Give it to me.
Indeed, what I don't have.
It's not tangible. It's not measurable. So we fought for this thing called equality, and then corporate America, American government, white people, whomever, even black civil rights leaders said, equality. You got it. There you go. Shut the hell up. Justice. Here you go. Shut the hell up. But the result is to make equality tangible. What we never got, our people, when it comes to economics and wealth, what we never received was this. This is what we really should be looking for. What justice looks like to me, let's just bring justice over here. Justice is what we need as a people. Unity, we can handle on our own. Unity means us coming under one flag and identifying as one people. That we can talk about another day. Justice is something that, in order to have justice for our condition these 450 plus years, in order to have justice, what that looks like is that we need repair, which is the repair we're going to give ourselves, which we're going to do today, and start with today, but also repair from those who are the ones that damaged us. Like y'all owe. Like Ho said, pay us like you owe us for all the years you owed us. You owe me $10, you're not giving me $9. So people still owe us, right? So that's part of repair. It's what you owe, collecting what we owe, but there's also self-repair, but then it's also what's called redress, or restoration, or restitution, or that ugly word that we like to bury, reparation. No matter how you look at it, when we came through our enslavement, we came out of our enslavement, through Jim Crow and the civil rights, all the way to mass incarceration current day, black people have never been economically or socially repaired, and we never were given any resources.
I just wanted to say that this program versus other programs, the Jay Morrison program is where he gonna break it down to you like you need it, how you need it for what you need.
It hits the fan, the bounce in her hair won't stop her from walking you and those papers straight to Chase, and on that we can bank. Black men, let me help you. The grass is greener where you water it. The more you water, the purer the fruit. And if you'd study the origin of your true history, you'd be watering at the root, because mass media won't educate you on your royal oats. See, they'll have you thinking our history started when we were shipped over in those boats. See, they want to make you forget about black queens like Amina.